everyone, it's me, Sandra. Today is Wednesday, September 12th, and yesterday Joe and I went to the radiation doctor, and it wasn't quite as what we expected. We thought we were going to get the information on the treatment plan, but Dr. Jabari had said that after reviewing the PET scan, that he's not fully convinced that it's 100% the primary in the tonsils. So what that means is he'd like to do an MRI. He said he'd like to exhaust all of the test options so they can be more sure of the primary. He said it may just come down to the same outcome, that they only find it in the tonsils and the lymph node, but he believes that there might be a small primary lump, so small that hopefully the PET or the MRI will be able to pick it up. He thinks it might be in the back of the his tongue. So we were just a little like, oh boy, here we go, more testing, because it's been since about the beginning of June, second week of June, that we've been trying to get answers. So we're slowly getting answers, and boy, again, this is not how I visioned how people's cancer diagnosis and treatment. And the good thing is they did say it's slow growing, so they're not incredibly worried that it's like of the urgency right away, but of course they want to tackle it right away so it doesn't spread anywhere else. But they also said they think it's in his left side, a little bit, like his lymph nodes there are kind of swollen, so they're thinking about maybe doing a surgical biopsy. So he is going to probably be going in for surgery. We have to meet with Dr. Saltman, who is the ear, nose, and throat doctor that would be doing either a tonsillectomy or the biopsy, or possibly both, or maybe neither, and they might just decide to start fighting it with the radiation and chemo. So we're on a little bit of a hold, but the MRI should happen this week as long as insurance gets it approved right away, and that shouldn't be a problem as they just approved the PET scan. So this is a necessity to hopefully narrow it down, because radiation treatment is so specific to the site now that they don't want to overtreat if they don't need to, which Joe doesn't want that either, of course. So we are kind of in limbo again, and it's really frustrating because every day is a new day that we're not fighting this, or he's not fighting this, and you kind of start getting back to a normalcy, and then you're slapped with more stuff. And obviously one of the things that Joe is super concerned about are his teeth, and the doctor said he should be, only because radiation is just not good. It's bad for your teeth, and he has pretty good teeth, but he's still worried. He got cleared through the dentist and all that, and he just has to get one small filling filled, but he's still really concerned because it can take up to a year or two for his salivary glands to come back, and so he'll have extreme dry mouth, which what our saliva does is basically keep things moving and not resting to create problems. So he is really concerned about that. He's concerned about a lot, but that's what he seems to bring up often right now. So he focuses on like one thing at a time, what he's worried about. Sometimes it's about not working, sometimes, and he gets on like a little tangent for a little bit about that, and I just listen. So he was really disappointed yesterday. I think he was just hoping for a plan of action, and now we're kind of stuck again. And he was really stuck on the year or two for the salivary glands, and the doctor basically said after chemo and radiation, life becomes normal again after some time. And, it starts getting better 6 months, a year, 2 years. But he did say that what happens is it becomes a new normal for the whole family. So things are going to change. And I believe that some of the things will change for the better, as will our outlook on life and what's super important. And I know it kind of sounds cliche, but it's so true. And I think until you're really, truly in something like this, you don't realize it. So that's basically it. Where we're at is MRI needs to get scheduled. He needs to get his dental work done. We'll be seeing when he'll be going in, if at all, for surgery, a biopsy or tonsillectomy or both. And he will be starting an aggressive treatment of radiation at least for 7 weeks. And most likely they're pretty sure chemo, and they just don't know yet if it'll be 1 or more days. So he will be getting both. They're pretty sure about that. So when I get an update, I will update all of you. And until then, just go love on your loved ones. Have a fabulous day, week, and thanks for watching.